Hey guys, this is just a quick vlog, just to let you know what's happening over the next couple of months, and just to let you know what's been happening with the channel of late, really. So first things first, obviously the most recent videos have been stuff with Billy and stuff with Kat. So Talons of Weng Chiang review with Kat just went up last Saturday, so we're still slowly but surely getting through those episodes as and when we can. We're both quite busy at the moment. So that will just sort of pop up as and when, really. Videos with Billy, again, same sort of thing. I only sort of get to see Billy here and there. So there will be a new video with Billy fairly soon, which is the first of our Let's Play Doctor Who reviews. Well, it's not really a review, it's just a Let's Play. It is just literally us playing the Doctor Who Return to Earth Wii game. So you'll get to see how we get on with that. So that should be up fairly soon. Billy is currently editing that now. Billy edits all of those videos, so all the videos with me and Billy in, Billy does all the editing for that, which is incredibly helpful because these days I don't have an awful lot of time for editing, and especially when I'm working on other bits and pieces as well. So that's the Billy videos. Hopefully we'll get some more stuff done soon. So I know we still have to do the Horror Fang Rock review, and ideally we'd like to get that done with Jonathan, but we'll have to see. And of course there was the Pyramids of Mars versus the Curse of Peladon review that we want to do as well. So we've got those to come, and there's a few other Let's Play videos that we'd like to do as well, but that's all dependent on getting the right technology in order to do it. Thankfully, the people at work have been very kind and have let me borrow an Elgato so that I can record the footage for the Wii game. And of course, we've also got the podcast. We did the first one not long ago, just sort of starting it off. We did the live stream, which was really fun. Sadly, the internet at my end wasn't very good, so that's why it all broke up and got a bit funny towards the end. Much to people's amusement, people seem to like that, so that's good. We do have plans for another podcast soon. It was meant to be out earlier, but again, things have all got busy, both for me and Billy, lately. So we do hope to have another episode of the podcast out in which we talk about the Series 9 trailer. So we've got to get it done soon because obviously Series 9 is out in September 19th. Not long, very exciting, but I'll leave my thoughts about the trailer for that podcast, so keep an ear out for that. So that's that side of things. Reviews. Not the episode kind, the toy kind. So Doctor Who toy-wise, we have new toys coming. Huzzah! 5-inch range. Huzzah! We have 4 new variants of the 12th Doctor, so we're finally getting the 12th Doctor in the 5-inch range, which is marvellous. 4 different variants. We've got a white-shirted version without his cardigan. Yeah. We've got the purple version from the Robots of Sherwood. That looks really nice. That's actually my favourite version of his costume so far. Actually, there's the new red velvet version with the waistcoat that he's got in Series 9, which looks very nice. I like that. So hopefully we'll get a variant of that at some point. So there's those 2. There's also a black-shirted one, which we haven't seen yet. And there's also a black-shirted one with white polka dots, which I think he wore in Kill the Moon? Can't remember. Hideous shirt in real life. Also doesn't look great on the toy because the polka dots are quite large. They're not really in scale. So those are 4 new variants that are coming out. There is some rumour going around that they might all be exclusive to different places. So the white-shirted version is now available for pre-order from Forbidden Planet International. So I'll add a little annotation or a link in the description below for you to click if you want to order that. It's £14.99, so that's a pretty good price. I thought it was going to be about 20 quid. It's about £18 by the time you've put the postage on. But it's still a good price. And that's due for release at the end of October. So basically we're looking at November, if we're just being honest with it. Unless by some miracle it gets here sooner. I think America said that it's due for September there. Maybe Forbidden Planet are just playing it close to their chest and playing it safe, thinking, well, we're always having delays for toys, so let's just say it's coming out a bit later, and then if there is a delay, they won't know about it, but if it comes out earlier, everyone will be happy. So fingers crossed it comes out sooner. So we've got those 4 figures coming out soon, so I will of course be getting those and reviewing them here on this channel, as ever. There's also a Curator set, which features the Curator, aka Old Man 4th Doctor, Old Man Tom Baker, coming out with a picture of Gallifrey Falls No More, which is lenticular, so it will move in some way to make it look like it's got the depth of field like the real picture. No idea when that's coming out, but we assume it's probably going to be about £20 to £30 because it's a figure and a big thing. But it looks like quite a nice set. No idea when that's coming out. And of course there's also another figure coming out, which is Clara. Proper Clara, not Oswin, although it is simply a repaint of Oswin. Rather than a red dress, she's now in a blue dress, which doesn't actually match anything she wore in the series, apart from a dress she did wear in The Name of the Doctor, but that had green checks on it, so it's not quite there. To be honest, I mean, I'll get it because I would like a Clara, even though it's not accurate properly. I'm very happy to get a Clara, no matter if she's accurate or not at this point, just happy to be getting something. And of course it would be nice to have her go with the 12th Doctor. So again, not sure when she's coming out, but hopefully we'll hear some more soon. And there is also a brand new flight control TARDIS, the 12th Doctor's TARDIS. Originally it was said to be the 11th Doctor's, but apparently it is the 12th Doctor's because it's got the new console room on the inside. And that is meant to be exclusive to Toys R Us. Again, we don't have any release date or any idea of how expensive it's going to be, but it's like the old David Tennant one in as much as it has all of the lights. So the windows light up, the police box sign across the roof lights up, the lamp lights up, even the door sign, the pull to open door sign, that also lights up like it does in the TV series. So I would imagine that means it doesn't open and doesn't have a telephone on the inside like the old one, but at least it's got some new features. So that's very exciting that we're getting a brand new flight control TARDIS that actually has all the bells and whistles like it should do. Brilliant. So that's that. Reviews. Throwback Thursday reviews. Now you've probably noticed that there haven't been many reviews lately. Obviously there haven't been many normal reviews because there's been no new toys, but hopefully that'll all change soon. But of course I've been doing the Throwback Thursday reviews to try and fill in the gaps and just to make some new, different content for the channel. The reason why there hasn't been much of that lately is simply because I've kind of started a new job at my old job. So I'm still at the Oxcast, which is great. I'm now an assistant editor, which is fantastic. Thoroughly enjoying it. It's a really fun job. Unfortunately, what this means is when I've been to work all day, I then get home and the last thing I really want to do is edit videos. It's a real struggle. So you'll probably see now when there's nothing with me and Billy in, that videos will start to come out a bit slower, so you might have a week where there is no content. I'm really trying my hardest to make it so that there is something new every week, because that is just the best way to do things on YouTube. But we'll just have to see, because it literally is. I do come home from work and I'm just like, oh god, do I have to edit? But that is really the reason why there hasn't been much new stuff, purely from me doing reviews and things like that. But I'm hoping that come September things will change again, because Kat and I are moving in together. We've just found a flat and everything so far, touch wood, seems to be alright and signed and sealed. So we should be moving in to our new place together at the end of August, which means that weekends will be free, won't be as constricted as they are now, because at the moment the only time I get to see Kat is on a weekend, so I spend my weekends with her. I don't have any time to do reviews or anything like that because I want to see as much of her as I possibly can. But obviously when we're living together I might be able to squeeze something in on a weekend or other stuff during the week, so it should hopefully make things slightly easier than what they are now, but I can't promise anything because I'm still going to be knackered after the week of editing, and I might just think over the weekend, oh, I don't want to be doing this, I want to be doing other things. So we'll just have to see, but play it by ear. That's the way it's going to have to be for the time being. But there will be new stuff coming, no matter what. Anything else that I need to mention? Ah, yes, of course. this is why I'm in this room. So stop motion animation. So obviously Paul McGann series came out in January. Brilliant. That's been doing very well. Can't talk. It's been doing very, very well. Still getting views even now. It's amazing. I'm thrilled with how well it's been received. Obviously there's no new Doctor Who animations coming, because if I can't edit an episode of Throwback Thursday reviews, trying to edit a stop motion animation is very, very difficult indeed. So nothing new in that regard, like action figure adventures. However, I did of course do the William Hartnell review that came out, not the review. I did do a review, but I also did the stop motion scene recreation video. That even got a brief look on the Doctor Who fan show. So that was cool. That was done over the course of an evening. I filmed all of that in an evening, and then I edited that over a few nights. I think that was just before I got the editing job at work. So again, it was a bit easier back then. But that did really well, and so much so that I actually do have plans to do another video like that. It's going to be another scene recreation video. It's going to be another Big Chief video, because I really enjoyed using that scale, because they've got so much more articulation, so it allows for far greater movement and more natural movement. So that is something that I'm currently looking into. Because I'm moving out at the end of August and not all of my toys are coming with me, sadly, no room. I want to try and get it filmed over the next few weeks, so that will be then something that I can take away when I've moved into my new flat and edit over the weeks and try and put it all together for you guys to watch. So unfortunately Big Chief Tom isn't coming with me to the new flat. He's staying here in my parents' house, along with most of my Doctor Who figures. All of the classic Doctor Who toys are basically staying here. All those 3 cabinets that you see in the videos with me and Billy and stuff, they're all staying here, so I shall miss them. And I've also got all the new series figures in a big set of drawers down here, so Throwback Thursday reviews. It's going to be a bit difficult. I'm going to have to come back home, grab a few figures that I want to review, and drag them back to the flat, review them, and take them back. So it's going to be a bit funny, but it'll be fine. Managed to work something out. So yes, there is a new animation coming. It's Doctor Who, Big Chief, and it's Tom Baker. So really cool. I've just sorted out some backgrounds to film it on, thanks to my dad. And yes, that shall be out at some point. I can't say when, because could be any time, but I do intend to start filming that. Not next week, because I'm not at home anymore. I'm going to be house sitting with Catherine. But the week after that is when I shall start filming that and hopefully get it all shot before I leave at the end of August. So the other big thing, animation-wise, is this. He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. So behind me is Castle Grayskull, which is the focal point of the whole He-Man saga. So I started filming that right at the beginning of the year, February, March, something like that. That is all shot. I've literally filmed the last scene the other night. That's basically all done. There might be some pickup shots that I need to do on green screen. But otherwise, all the main stuff, that is done. I have started editing it, and I am going to show a few clips now. No sound or anything, just because I don't want to spoil it, but just give you an idea of some of the stuff that you can expect to see. Of course, these are all not finished shots. These will be cleaned up, and new effects will be added to them, and all sorts by the time you actually get to see the episode. But it's just to show you that I am working on stuff, and that I'm not just sitting on my backside. So that is coming together incredibly slowly, very, very slowly. It's taking an age to get it done. So the editing process is going to take quite a while on that. When will that be out? No idea. Ideally, I'd like it out before Christmas, but at this rate, it's hard to say. It will be a one-off. There will be no more He-Man after this, incredibly unlikely, just because it's just not practical to be able to shoot anymore. If I'm in my new flat, there's not enough space for huge play sets like this great big thing. so there's not really the space to film, and I just don't have the time. It's just a matter of finding the time to write scripts and edit these things. Like I said, I'm just knackered after a week at work, or a day at work. I'm just editing. It's not something I want to do. But yes, this is slowly coming together. I think a few of the figures that you can see here, like who's this? Huntara. She's not in it. Mechanex's in it briefly. A lot of these characters are actually from Princess of Power, which is the She-Ra series that is the spin-off from He-Man, He-Man's sister. So a lot of these characters that you're seeing here won't be in it, but I just thought that the castle was quite a nifty backdrop for this video, rather than the usual Daleks and Cybermen and other stuff that I sit in front of. So that's basically about it, guys. Stuff is coming. Stuff will be coming. And other odd bits and pieces, I'm sure. But otherwise, that's about the gist of it. If there are any more 5-inch figures being released, of course, I will get them if they are new toys. And I will obviously review them and try and review them as quickly as I can. So it's going to be a bit funny. It may not be that reviews come out as fast as the release of the figures. I remember once upon a time I'd be able to get a toy one day and just bish bash bosh, film it and edit it in a day, and it would be out either the next day or whatever. Sadly, that's probably unlikely now, but the reviews will be coming regardless, and yes, there is still plenty of content to come. There will be new animation in the form of He-Man one-off. That'll probably be about 20 minutes long, and of course we've got this new 4th Doctor Big Chief Studio animation also coming along at some point, so that should be quite fun too. So thank you for watching, guys. Thank you all for subscribing. I should have said that at the beginning, really. Over 8,000 subscribers now. I think it's 8,150 something subscribers, nearly 1,160. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. I can't thank you enough for subscribing and keep watching these videos and liking the videos and sharing them with your friends. It's absolutely amazing. So thank you ever so much for doing that. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed recently to all the new content, and thank you to everyone who's been with me since the very beginning, since my earliest stuff. So thank you all for watching. I hope this has been slightly informative. I hope I haven't just been rambling nonsense. Probably have. But I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy some of the new content to come. Thank you for watching.